Welcome to Atlanta, jacking hammers and bows. Back to the mackin' and jacking the clothes. Adolescents packing a fold. A knock on the door. Who is it? I would happen to know, the one with the flow. Who did it? It was me, I suppose. JD in the rolls and Luda's in the cut supreme. Skating down old Nat, gat, tucked and lean. I split your spleen, as a matter of fact, I split your team. No blood on the sneaks, gotta keep it so my kicks is clean. I get the cream, cops see me flick my beams. I'm allergic to doc prescribed antihistamines. Oink, oink, pig, pig, do away with the pork. Only silverware needs a steak knife and a fork. Did you forget your fucking manners? I'm Bruce with banners. Ludacris, Johnny Rockets when I shoot the cannon. The woolly mammoth saber tooth bitch bite your tongue. I won't stop until I'm rich as the whites will come. I pull up in a black Lotus, your plaques are bogus. So I strip them off the wall, waiting for my cue to corner pocket 8-ball. You racking them up, I'm big paper like pancakes, stacking them up. In fact, I'm slapping them up. Cadillac in the truck, I can't lose with 22, bitch, that's what's up. Running in the back to fuck, better than the aqueduct.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play, and we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming, and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play, and we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming, and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Oh, yeah, it's that time again. I don't do call-in shows much. You got to get while the getting is good. One more for the Gipper, baby. One more. We're making the ACC title game. If you want to call in, there's a link pinned to the top of the chat. You click that link. It's as easy as that. As long as you got a microphone that works, you can talk to old Wreck.
I'm the MVP, most ballin' player. Make my own rules, bitch, call me the mayor. Monday night, gentlemen's club. Tuesday night, I'm up in the velvet room, getting fucked up. Wednesday, I'm at Strokers on lean. Thursday, jump clean, then I fall up in cream. Friday, sharp walk higher with Frank Ski. Right on the floor is where you can find me. Saturday is off the heezy for sheezy. You can find me up in one tweezy. Sunday is when I get my sleep in, cause on Monday we be at it again. Holla. Welcome to Atlanta where the players play, and we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming, and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play, and we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming.
Yeah, we got a night game at the Dot. It's going to be special. For sure it'll be sold out. Haynes King's last game on the flat. Be there.
And parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play, and we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming, and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning.
Give me my music line. Zone 4, it's a gift. Do that, turn me up. Do not turn me down. Just gon' turn me up. Roscoe, that's what's up. What's up? What's up? It's out here with it. All the way turned up. 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 DJ turn me
We got to hit the trifecta old school. You're right. We're going back to 2010.
Breaking news, every city across America is feeling the effects of the recession. The American people are looking for a sign of change. From city to city, black and silver American flags are popping up as a symbol of that change. Record high gas prices, staggering unemployment rates, foreclosures. People can't even...
When they see me off in traffic, they say Jeezy on some mother. Seen them player haters running straight back to the dealership. Me, I'm in my spaceship, that's right, I work for NASA. Just know it, this is not a fraud. Call that my bodyguard, call that thing your bodyguard. Yeah, that's my bodyguard. Wear a lot of jewelry, yo, don't do security. And a napkin, harder than a dinner plate. If you want it, come and get it, you know I stay super straight. Ran up in my spots and now I'm working out the Super 8. Know you hungry, come and get a super plate. Now sing happy birthday, yeah I got the super cake. 100 carat bracelet, I use it like some super bait. I put on for my city, on for my city. I put on for my city, on for my city. Put on east side, put on south side, put on west side, put on.
You don't bring that shit
I
now.
put on for my city, on for my city. I put on for my city, on for my city. Put on east side, put on south side, put on west side, put on. Let's go. Head back, top back, ain't nothing but a young thug. I need to join my own club. Big wheel, you know I like it super size. Passengers a red bone, her weave look like some curly fries. Inside fish sticks, outside tartar sauce. Pocket full of celery. Imagine what she's telling me. She know I'm taking care of it. The really I ever riding to the top of that. The really I ever wrote. They know I keep a lot on me, so I keep a lot on me. Don't get caught without me. Coming from where I'm from, call me G's and Hamilton. Flying down Camerton, so fresh, so clean. On my way to Charlotte. I put on for my city, on for my city. I put on for my city, on for my city. Put on east side, put on south side, put on west side, put on. Let's go. I put on for my city, on for my city. I put on for my city, on for my city. Put on east side, put on south side, put on west side, put on. Let's go. I feel like it's still that on me checks. I feel like it's still that on me. I feel like it's but don't know he's stressed. I lost the only girl in the world that know me best. I got the money and the fame, man, that don't mean. I got the Jesus on the chain, man, that don't mean. Cause when the Jesus pieces can't bring me peace, so I need just at least wanna I let my nightmares go. I put on everybody that I knew from the go. I know that was frontin' when they knew he was broke. They say easy, you don't know it's no more. You get that big fame on me and you woke up the snow, got yourself a gun. Mama always said you'd be there, chosen one. She said you one in a million, you got the moonshine. You were born under a bad sun, blue moon in your eye. You woke up the snow, all that love and gone. Your papa never told you about right and wrong. But you looking good, baby. I believe that you're feeling fine. Shade my light, moon under a bad sun, blue moon in your eyes. Just sing it now. You got a blue moon in your eyes. Listen, you woke up this morning, the world turned upside down. Load of other things ain't been the same since the blues walked in our town. But you want in a million, 'cause you got that
Yeah, that's right, Sopranos. You got a problem with that? Let me tell you something. I'm already all the way turned up right now. We got bad intentions coming into here. Pitt's going to come into Atlanta on their feet. But I guarantee you, boys, they're going out on their backs. Every time. Haynes King, that's a man right there. He's going to get on the flats. His dick's already going to have been there for 15 minutes. All right, this man's fast. He's You know how fast Haynes King is? Haynes King cuts the lights off to get under the covers, and the room's already dark before he gets under there. That's fast now. That's fast. Let's go through the chat, and we'll bring on our Catch a Buzz fellas here. Also, it is a call-in show. There's a link at the top of the chat here. I saw someone in here earlier, and then they popped back out. Don't be afraid. We don't bite. There's a link at the top of the chat. You just click that, bring in the StreamYard. We'll talk with you here in just a second. J.R. Burns says, Jacket Nation, remember, winning ain't free. Send a check. Even if it's only $100, we need 40,000 fans sending a check every calendar quarter. That would be $16 million annually. Math checks out on that. Bryce Man says, let's go. Let's go. King Season says, yo, Goldfella X, go Jackets. World's tallest drummer. Is that true? Are you really the world's tallest drummer? Something tells me that's not true. He says, yo, though. Connor Rudolph says, got our tickets for the game today. You better get your parking too. It's going to sell out fast again. This is Haynes King's last game on the flats. We ain't getting no home playoff game. I can guarantee you that. The last time you're going to see Haynes King on the flats, get your tickets now. Get out there, be loud. David says, I'm getting ACC championship tickets if we win Saturday. Good for you. UVA fan 67. Isn't that the 6-7? I don't know. I don't understand it. I'm not sure that anyone else does either. Says, go Who's. Go Who's. Trevor Jones says, I'll be at Bobby Dodd Saturday. It'll be electric. That's right. It's a night game, baby. Night game on the flats. We don't get many of them. You better be there now. I'm going to be counting. If you're not there, I will notice. Low Down Get Down. I like that name. Says, you know what I'm saying. I don't know what you're saying. I don't exist in your mind. I don't share a brain with you, so I don't know what you're saying. Matthew Rowan says, got Pete 2010's music bumping. That's right. Mike Porter says, go Wreck. PowerTech says, quite turned up for an old man. Go Jackets. Griffin Price says, let's go. SMU Nation says, SMU taking the ACC, peeps. Well, you're going to need some help. You're going to need some help.
ACC officially confirms GT clinches the first ACC title game spot with win. UVA clinches with Pitt, SMU, and Duke losses.
That's right. Just like WreckTalk told you it would be. Appreciate the $5 there. Who have we missed here? I see Will Marshall. I will try to stay away from conspiracy theories tonight. Oh, I remember you, Will. Yeah, you think electromagnetic radiation makes your wiener fall off or something, whatever the hell that you're into. Anyways, let's just do it. Let's just bring you boys in here. Let's switch our little screen here. What's going on, guys? How are you tonight? This is where you talk.
What's going on?
Hey.
Another day.
This is the first time we've
Am I muted?
This is the first time we've had your brother on here.
I know he's finally coming out of the woodworks.
I finally managed to set aside the time. I guess I don't know. No,
yeah.
I've had some things get in the way.
Yeah, everything.
No, I'm not trying to be a downer, but we have another one.
You got a puppy?
No. We had two old dogs.
Someone who could take social cues would get off this subject. I'm not one of them.
Right.
Anyways, so look, we're in a position we can clinch with a win here. All right. Now, I don't know how old you fellas are. I have a feeling I'm older than you. Have you seen Georgia Tech play for an ACC title?
I did. I saw us win an ACC title in 2009.
Nice.
But yeah, I was 10 years old. So
it's old enough.
Yeah. 26 and 24. So we did get to see it, but it's a faint memory at this point.
I hear that. I hear that. So someone said it in the chat. I think it was Goldfella X. You certainly know about the Collins years. Things were tailing off toward the end of Paul Johnson. We missed a bowl under Paul Johnson. For whatever, I'm not here to trash Paul Johnson. I love Paul Johnson. Please do not email me about why I'm an asshole because I said something that you got in your feelings about with Paul Johnson. But then we go into Jeff Collins. We think, fine, we're coming in, modern offense. We're joining the rest of the college football world. And then we get a big runny shit instead of football. Then we have Brent Key. And this was brought up, I want to say, in one of the member streams I did. Do you know what Brent Key's first game that he won? It was his first game as interim. On the
against
road.
Pitt, a ranked Pitt.
Ranked win against Pitt. Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. It was a ranked win against Pitt. We were 3 touchdown underdogs, and we had Jeff Sims when we broke one off right in our asses right there in Pittsburgh.
Was Gibbs still on the team then?
No. He left before Key's interim year.
Okay.
He left the year before Collins was fired. But we did get that win. We got a few of them. Now, I think currently we're 2.5-point favorites. And look, there's no sugarcoating it. We all know what we're worried about. We all know what makes our buttholes tighten up a little bit, and that's this defense. What do you guys think about this defense and how we're going to play Saturday?
I think I think it's promising to me that Key in his press conferences, at the very least, is calling them out openly, stating that he has had conversations with them. He's made it very clear that they need to step up. So that's a positive. The problem for me is that I'm concerned that regardless of whatever is said in that sense, it's not going to translate onto the field. That's my biggest concern.
Well, there's no way he just said nothing to him last week.
Right.
During the bye week after they let NC State put up 48, and they still came out and let up 34 against the worst team in the ACC. So against Pitt, who's been passing the ball extremely well, who just played in Notre Dame team, who's just much more talented than them.
Well, and in a game that, according to their head coach, they don't care about. So
yeah, that was an ignorant thing for Pat Narduzzi to say. I've said, like, I think Pat Narduzzi is a pretty good coach, but I don't know why. Honestly, like, we have this craziness with LSU right now with we fired you. No, we didn't fire you because we're going to fire you for cause later. You should be fired for cause for saying you don't care about winning any football game on your schedule. That should be fireable for cause. And then he went out there and made himself a prophet. He got his ass beat. I mean, I don't know what that was about.
It makes absolutely no sense. Even if he was trying to get across something else, I mean, just the way he said it, it was just. I mean, if I was a Pitt fan, it would be unacceptable.
Yeah, I would do a whole video trashing Brent Key if he came out and said, "Hey, we could lose to Georgia or something," and it wouldn't.
Is the whole point not to win big games?
Right.
You play to win the game.
Yep.
Somehow in modern college football, we've forgotten this.
And that's a rivalry, is it not?
I don't know, honestly. Yeah, there's some history there.
It might not be much of a rivalry, but
yeah, Notre Dame just kind of makes stuff up as they go along. We're going to play Stanford because we like Olympic rowing or some shit. I have no idea. But we do have some callers here. Let's take some calls. We'll switch screens here, and we'll have on Daniel. Daniel, what you got to say?
Wii Fit Plus is on Nintendo Music tonight, boys! Yeah, Nintendo Music! Yeah, Wii Fit Plus, baby!
All right. If you didn't know what an idiot sounds like, that's what he sounds like. Okay. Usually when people troll, they do something else. But anyways, let's bring on Jared. Jared, what do you got to say? I've got my finger on the phaser. Go ahead.
I think Pitt got softened up a little bit this last weekend. And they just lost their best player in Desmond Reed. They lost him to injury during the game, and I just think they got beat up on both lines of scrimmage in that game. And I think Notre Dame kind of softened them up for Tech a little bit.
You think?
So
do
we
though?
We got our ass whooped too.
Yeah, I mean maybe the thing, and Pete told me that they lost their best wide receiver. Was the rest of their wide receivers better than Boston College's wide receivers? Yeah, they probably are.
Yeah, most definitely. They got that Kenny Johnson guy who's a stud too. Didn't really do much in the game, but that's because Heinschel was kind of running for his life the whole game. But they do got some studs, but I think Desmond Reed being out is definitely a big blow for them.
Yeah, you can. Is that how you pronounce his name, Heinzel or Hensel?
I think it's Heinschel.
Heinschel. Well, you said it confidently, so we'll go with that.
Mason Heinschel.
You can force him to throw in bad throws, which Notre Dame did do. But here's the but with that.
You got to get a pass rush.
You got to get pressure on him, and I have zero confidence in our ability to do that. I think we'll probably need a little help, and I'm expecting that we do something different on defense. I don't know. Even if we get beat, I would like to see us do something different.
Well, they kind of have it's kind of a weird system Pitt's got running there on offense because they got a true freshman quarterback, right? And they put a lot on his shoulders, and they don't really max protect for him. Like, if you watch them, they don't put any extra tight ends in there to help block for him. They don't put a running back in there to block. The running backs are running routes the whole game. Like, they kind of put a lot on this freshman's quarterback, and they don't really help him out too much in the pass protection. Like, you would think how badly they were struggling against Notre Dame's pass rush. You'd think they would max protect and try to help him out a little bit. They didn't. It was kind of weird thing Pitt had going on there.
I think it will against us. I think anyone that's watched film against Georgia Tech says, hey, we'll run 2 or 3 routes and max protect, and there ain't going to be much that Tech defensively can do about it. I hope I'm wrong. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. I've just watched a lot of shitty defense lately.
Well, we just don't. We never bring more than 5 guys, and when we bring a 5th guy, it's like a corner on a delayed blitz, and it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. We're never
What's
sending
these
the
number
backers.
to Callan?
They're going to have no reason to max protect against Tech, and unless the defense comes out with their hair on fire and shows us something that they have in the last 2 games.
Hutch 76K, appreciate the $5 super chat. There isn't a number. We're in 2025, so you can click that link at the top there, pinned to the top of the chat that says StreamYard, and that'll throw you in here with us. I shouldn't have said that. Honestly, like, I'm not – I could set it up where there's a number, but radio's dead. So, anyways, continue, Jared.
Well, I mean, even though watching the game, even though their offense really struggled, I did come away pretty impressed with Mason Heinschel, though. I did. There's a lot of times that, Notre Dame had him dead to rights in the backfield, and he somehow got out of it and picked up some yardage. Like, the guy's pretty elusive, too. He's very elusive for being such a young quarterback. So I was a little impressed with him, and they kind of struggled throwing the ball, but I think that was just Notre Dame had their receivers locked down, and Mason Heinschel was running for his life.
Notre Dame has a fantastic defense, what that was.
Well, if Georgia Tech can just kind of resemble just a little bit of what Notre Dame did, I think. I mean, they will. I don't think they're going to do what Notre Dame did. They're not going to shut their pass game down quite like that, but.
No, I agree.
I mean, outside of the first outside of the last drive of that game, I mean, Jeremiah Love had more yards than their entire offense of Pitt. So, I mean,
the problem for me, the thing that worries me about this game is it's all wrong for Tech from a matchup standpoint. Is like Pitt has a really good run defense as well. Now, it didn't look like that against Notre Dame, but Notre Dame probably has the best running back in the country in Jeremiah Love. And he's going to make a lot of good defenses look dumb. So we're going to also have to probably be creative on offense too, like to win this game.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, Jeremiah Love, he's the best running back in the country. He does a lot of good things in the run game, but so does Haynes King. Haynes King does a lot of good things in the run game, and Jeremiah Love gashed him on a couple. I think Haynes King can find some running the room in there.
But you need another game. So what I'm saying is you could run them 30 times in this game, and then maybe not have them available in the ACC championship game or against Georgia. But
that's a good point.
He's been throwing well.
Pitt's got a sneaky defense, at least numbers wise. I think they're like 9th in the country in yards per game, maybe. Or
I think it's rushing defense.
Yeah, rushing. So
they were 3rd in the country before Notre Dame in rush defense.
Yeah, I think they were first in yards per carry allowed. I think they were third in total run defense, first in yards per attempt allowed. I think their numbers are going to go down because of that Notre Dame game, but. I mean, it's a very stingy defense, and they've got some really good linebackers like that. What is that, Lewis? Whatever, number 9. He's a pretty good linebacker, but I think it's just more of a scheme thing because I don't think their athletes on defense are all that impressive. I just think they just run a good scheme and they run it well.
I mean, they have given up 30 sacks compared to our 7, but still, I don't think that makes a difference with the way we've played on the defensive line.
Got to do something different. So, any last thoughts before we move on to the next caller, Mr. Jared?
No, man. Thanks for letting me up.
All right, no problem, man. Thanks for calling in. Move on to King Season here. What's going on, buddy?
How you doing, Rick?
I'm doing good, man. What do you think about this game?
I feel confident purely for the fact that it's a night game at Bobby Dodd.
It is going to be rocking.
I will say this: I have gone on rants the past couple of weeks about how we should fire Blake Gideon, and I do think Pitt's going to put up some points, obviously. But I think this is an energy-based defense. That's how it's been the past 3 years. No matter who the defensive coordinator has been, when they get in Bobby Dodd and they hear the fans making noise on third down, fourth down, it's just I think it's a different factor, and I'm not saying we're going to shut them down, but I think we could maybe replicate a little bit of what we did to Miami last year. Obviously, Miami had a much better offense last year than Pitt does this year, but versus Miami last year, the whole reason we won that game is because of third and fourth down stops. We dominated them on third and fourth down. I think it's probably going to be sold out. I think we could dominate them on third and fourth down. I think that's what's going to win us the game. I'm not worried about offense. After this Boston College game, we have the best offense. Like, I think in terms of like yards per game, we have like the best offense in the country. I'm not worried about the offense. I know we're going to put up points. I think it's really just going to, if we win this game, it's going to purely be because the energy factor around Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Gotcha.
I agree with that because I mean, if Tech manages to win this weekend, we're going to be undefeated at home for the past 2 seasons. I mean, there's definitely something to that, especially when you went 7-5 last year, but you went undefeated at home. The defense, you're 100% right. They do tend to step up when they're playing in front of the home crowd, especially this season when the Dodd has been as packed as it is. So I'm hoping that you are correct about that, and I'm feeling the same way. And part of it, I think, is just because Sean and I are going up for the game. So I'm I'm wanting to be as positive as I possibly can about how things are going to play out on Saturday. I mean, I think it's pretty simple. I think that if Tech forces 3 or 4 punts in this game, you probably win. Like you said, the offense continues to improve every week.
I'll say this: I know, obviously, me and WreckTalk, we feel the same way about Kelly Quinlan. I'm sure y'all do as well. I saw Bryce Man said in the Discord. Apparently, Kelly Quinlan is saying we're going to start playing versus Pitt. We're going to be playing a lot younger guys on the defense for the majority of the game. And I think combined with Bobby Dodd Stadium and giving these young guys some reps like Amontre Bradford, Tay Harris getting more reps, I think the defense is going to come out energized. I think a lot of people are going to say, oh, Pitt's about to put up 200 yards in the first quarter. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if we hold them to 0 points in the first quarter. I think we are going to come out and we're going to shock Pitt's offense.
I tell you what, you better figure something out on third and long and stop playing this stupid-ass prevent, or I'm going to lose my mind. This defense isn't going to get anywhere if you keep just dropping back and just letting them run underneath you for 20 yards and you just get an easy first down on 3rd and 20. I feel like it's happened about 10 times this year in the worst possible moments.
Well, this is how I know that our defense has been this bad is because we can't come up with one football reason as to why we're going to do anything on defense against Pitt. It's like atmosphere. I've seen people comment like a gut feeling. Yeah, it makes me think of Lord of the Rings, like only a fool's hope. But I mean, what else are we going to do, right? I mean, something's got to change, and like I don't know Key personally or anything, but I do know he's not. I mean, he did assault Andrew Thacker on the sideline. I witnessed that with my own eyes. So.
I was just about to say, one of y'all said before I came on, Key said that he had a talk with the defense. I'm putting up quotation marks. He had a talk with the defense. Let's be real. That's the PG version of him chewing out Blake Gideon, saying you're coaching for your fucking job at this point. I think I think Blake Gideon, he's coaching for his job at this point. They're going to play younger guys. The energy of Bobby Dodd. It's like you said, Rick. I think it's a gut feeling. And I'll say this: if y'all see my name as King season, I'm a big Haynes King fan. I'll just say this: I think if he comes out there and the defense can't get stops, and he wins us the game, I'm just gonna say he's the best quarterback in Georgia Tech history. I mean, I think he can do it. If we hold them to less than 45 points, I think we win this game. I don't
So
think he
that's the
loses
number.
this game in that situation.
Yeah.
I agree with that, actually. I think, I think, like I said, the offense continues to progress every single week. I don't see us not putting. At this point, it's starting to feel like maybe Georgia will be the exception. I don't know, but their defense has been horrible this year. I think that Tech is going to just consistently start putting up 40 plus a game. That's what I'm hoping, at least. I mean, especially with the way Haynes has been playing. At this point, it's almost like as much as you let him throw, his stats are just going to continue to improve. I mean, he's completing 75% of his passes, throwing 35 times a game.
I remember I was talking to Rec in the preseason, or it may have been somebody on the show. I don't know if Rec said it, but somebody else may have said it. They said, how much can Haynes King really improve, in his senior year with all the injuries he's had, and I'll say this, even me, like, even though I'm a big fan of him, he's proved me wrong. I think he has probably played himself into getting drafted. I think he's going to get drafted prior to this year. I was like, no, he needs to go and be a GA and probably look towards his coaching career. I think he's played his way into a at least an NFL backup role if he wants it. I think he's got it if he wants it, because some of the throws he's been hitting, they're NFL throws.
I think we all know he had the legs, but his passing has definitely improved this year.
Well, before we move on, Zach, what do you got for a final score prediction?
I think our defense is going to be energized with the younger guys. I think they're going to hold Pitt surprisingly to less than 35 points. I'll give Pitt 31. I'll give Georgia Tech 38. We'll be tied, and Haynes King will score a game-winning touchdown with less than 3 or 4 minutes to go.
I like it. All right. Well, I appreciate that.
And the defense will come up with a big stop with under 3 minutes, hopefully.
Yeah, that would be killer. That would be killer. So we got a Pitt fan on here, Hutch37. Hutch, what say you, sir?
What's going on, Rec? Long-time listener, first-time Discord or StreamYarder. You might recognize me as one of Russ the Tar Heels guys. So,
you're one of Russ's guys. Nice.
Yeah, I do a prediction for him every week. He's become a really good friend of mine, and ironically, I found him through your channel, believe it or not. So,
okay, yeah, I
watched a ton of your stuff, man. So
you're a Pitt fan?
Born and raised in Pittsburgh, grew up going to Pitt games from the time I was about 7 or 8 at Old Pitt Stadium, and grew up with a lot of really bad football. And to this day, where they're like, competent, it's light years ahead of what I grew up watching, because I came in at the end of kind of the modern golden era of Pitt football, which was like 75 to 83. And after that, they were just kind of mediocre at best.
Y'all were dominant, man. So we have to ask you this. You probably heard us talking about it, just paraphrasing Narduzzi saying, hey, we could lose by 100 to Notre Dame. Doesn't matter. How do you feel as a Pitt fan, your coach saying that?
Honestly, I sort of agree with him. I think he worded it incredibly poorly. It was worded absolutely just horrifically, and media ran with it, where, look, I hate Notre Dame with a passion. I hate them. I've hated them since I was a kid. I'm an Irish Catholic. I look like the damn Notre Dame mascot. I look like a damn steroided out friggin' leprechaun, and I still hate them.
I saw you. That's exactly what I thought you looked like. I'm glad you said it.
But it doesn't affect them. Okay, if you gave me an opportunity, if you gave me the choice, hey, you can beat Notre Dame in this great upset of where you've beaten the evil Notre Dame and lose to Georgia Tech and Miami, or you can lose to Notre Dame and you go on the road at Bobby Dodd and beat Tech, and you pull another Kenny Pickett upset of Miami at home, and you are now 9-3, and you have one ACC loss, and you're in Charlotte, I'm taking that every day.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you have a tough path. I mean, I don't know what, I honestly would pick you to beat us right now. just based off of our defense. I wouldn't pick you to beat Tech and Miami in consecutive weeks, though. I think that'd be a tough out.
It is. And my issue is that honestly, y'all's offense scares me. I think Pitt is going to put up points because I don't think that you can do what Notre Dame did, which was lock down these receivers in man coverage and basically not let them get separation. I don't think y'all can do that. And watching the last 2 weeks, no offense, NC State's defense is absolute hot garbage, and he only scored 36 points. Pitt put up 53 and probably could have scored 70 on NC State.
Yeah.
They beat Boston College 45-7 in a game that wasn't that close, and you guys had to win on a field goal.
We did.
So I think Pitt is going to put up points. My question is can they stop Georgia Tech? Can they contain Haynes King enough to put up enough points to win? Pitt's defense is solid. I mean, it's one of the best linebacking cores in the country. The front seven is solid. The secondary is okay. Corners are decent if unspectacular. They've not been great against the pass. They were third in the nation against the run before Notre Dame. Even after that, they're still only giving up 90 points a game rushing. They're a really good front seven against the run. I think the key to this game for Pitt is you need long drives that eat up clock and put points on the board. And the best defense against the Georgia Tech offense is keep them on the sidelines.
Yeah, I think you're right. If you win time of possession by like something ridiculous like 10 minutes, that would be all I needed to know to say Pitt probably won this game. And I think Josh Pate does it. What does he call it? A keystone stat? Like, if I could tell you one stat that you think would tell you who wins the game, what stat would that be?
I mean, for me, I think it's honestly time of possession and turnovers. Can Pitt force a couple turnovers? Because I think if they do, they win this game.
Well, Tech's not going to force any, so.
Can Pitt force a turnover or two? Because I'll go into special teams, and Pitt is really good in the return game. Kicker, I think you guys have the advantage slightly. Believe it or not, Aiden Burr, I know Aiden Burr personally. Really? He's a trainee of a friend of mine, really good friend of mine is Jaden Obercrom, who trains. He was a former All-American at TCU, and his business now is he trains kickers. And Aiden Burr is from Louisville, Texas, and he's trained with Jaden for years. The reason why Aiden wears 33 is that was Jaden's number at TCU.
Wow, I didn't know that. So you're teaching us about Tech stuff tonight.
So yeah, I actually went to Chapel Hill last year and saw Georgia Tech play North Carolina and met up with Aiden, to support him playing the Tar Heels. So.
Oh wow, I was there too.
And if I'd have known, I'd have come down and introduced myself.
Yeah, I got tickets right behind old Jeffrey. And
I was about to say, you didn't hear Rex screaming at Jeff?
Man, that guy. I'll tell you this: he got off the field real quick after that game. Like he sprinted off. But yeah, man, like I think like I can't call it with this game. Like it's gonna be tough, like with everything to play for both teams. Tech just needs one win. Pitt's gonna need 2 more. The interesting thing is if Georgia Tech loses this game, then things get really interesting in the ACC. That could open the path to Miami. If Virginia were to take another loss, or SMU. So if Pitt beats Tech and Virginia or SMU takes another loss, then you've got madness in the ACC.
Right.
Which would
and you have, I think, Louisville's at SMU this week, and who knows what happens there. I mean, it's one thing this ACC season taught me is just that take nothing for granted because it's going to be chaos.
Yeah, the best thing that could have happened is Duke getting beat last week because had Duke won the ACC title, the ACC would have got left out. ACC champion. So I guess that's good. But, well, cool, man. Give us a prediction for this game.
Prediction, man. I honestly, I think this is going to be – and going to my special teams, Pitt lost Ben Sauls, who was an absolute weapon last year because he had 50-plus yard range. But bringing in Trey Butkowski this year, he's 17-19. Aiden Burr's got longer range. I think that Butkowski hits a field goal at the end, and it's Pitt 34-31.
34-31. Seems like the scores in the 30s is what's coming to mind. I tend to agree with that. Well, man, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on.
Absolutely, brother.
The biggest thing is going to be if we can actually get the ball in the damn end zone. I mean, we've averaged 600 yards these past 2 weeks. Just can't seem to put it in the end zone in the red zone.
Yeah, we've struggled. Now, there was a guy, Brian Jones, I think, in here. You came in here twice and then dipped out. I see you guys. We just, I'm going to give each caller their due. So if you want to call in, click that link at the top of the stream, and then you can come right on. There's no one back here. Let's go through the chat real quick. Mario Christagoat, which is a goated name. If Pitt and Duke win this week and Wake and Virginia win next week, Miami will be in the ACC championship game as long as SMU splits the last two. Boy, that's a lot of shit that has to happen, isn't it? That's like a 40-leg parlay that you're drawing up for us there. And I get it. I mean, look, there's not many teams I can dunk on as a Tech fan. Unfortunately, Miami is one of them. But, yeah, no, if I was on the outside looking in, I'd be looking for a scenario to get my team in. HW says our defense playing at home should be good for -7 and maybe -3 for playing at night. We just have to be loud Saturday night as the defense feeds off of it. Yeah, we're going to be loud.
Now, say Louisville loses to SMU, Virginia loses to Virginia Tech. Does that put Miami in with the tiebreakers, and we get to ruin their hopes and dreams, or how does that work?
Yeah, because basically, if you're a 2-loss team, like these are our 1-loss teams, right? You can't see it, but it's Virginia, Georgia Tech, Pitt, SMU. Georgia Tech and Pitt play each other. So you need, that would work. You need Virginia or SMU to lose. So if Virginia loses to Virginia Tech, and by the way, Virginia Tech just hired James Franklin, which kind of worries me because I think James Franklin is a fan. Well, it doesn't even matter what I think. James Franklin is a great coach. Screw Penn State. It's unfortunate that this isn't the most disgraceful thing they've ever done by a long shot at firing James Franklin. But I know I'll never forget the hell with Penn State. James Franklin's going to probably be a home run hire at Virginia Tech.
I'll be shocked if he doesn't average 8 to 9 wins a year.
Yeah, make the Tecmo Bowl interesting. Mario Christian
just
says
for recruiting too.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, because that what is it? What beach? Whatever beach, Virginia Beach or whatever up there. There's some good athletes up there in the northeast part of the South. Tech plays well at home. The most points Tech gave up at home is 24. Tech has struggled on the road every. Yeah, thank God this game ain't on the road. Thank God this game. By the way, have you guys seen, pivoting from Georgia Tech for a second, that Ole Miss is kind of given an ultimatum to Lane Kiffin, and they're basically saying, like, you have until November 28th to tell us whether you're going to be our coach next year. And they're tossing around the possibility of not letting him coach in the playoffs. Just crazy. I didn't know if I heard that.
No.
Yeah.
I had no idea about this.
Yeah, because they're like, man, we'd like to know. Evidently, his family flew out. He didn't, but his family flew out to Gainesville. He's an idiot if he goes to Florida.
100%.
He's not going. No one's going to LSU. LSU has completely screwed themselves.
I don't know if it was just clickbait, but I saw there was a private jet from Florida in DeKalb or something on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I am still like, where is Key's extension? Why have we not round that up?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's been finalized and they just haven't announced it.
But why wouldn't you announce it?
I don't know, because everyone else is announcing when they're extending their coaches.
Yeah.
So it is slightly concerning.
Like, if you got the deal done, you think you'd say, hey, we lost that. Yeah, that's what Nebraska did. That's what SMU did.
A&M.
And it gets this weird funk off your team. Mario Christagoat says, I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure if Georgia Tech beats Pitt, Miami is donezo. You would if Georgia Tech beats Pitt, then you need SMU and Virginia Tech to lose, I think, or SMU and Virginia to lose. I think Kiffin's family. If Kiffin goes to LSU, then he's a complete moron. Links at the top of the chat, by the way, if you want to call in, talk shop. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Even a Georgia fan could figure it out, and they have. They have called in.
I'd love for them to call in.
Yeah, they've been looking a little more scary these past few weeks.
They have.
According to our wonderful website, Miami cannot make the ACC championship. I don't think that's true, because if you use the website, because things are so tight, a lot of times it kicks to this sports source analytics thing, and then there's no way that I know of to verify that.
God, I haven't been to a night game at Bobby Dodd in I don't know how many years.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the last night game at the Dot I went to. Maybe Syracuse?
What's the weather looking like?
It's supposed to be warm, I think.
Yeah, it'll be in the 50s, I think. It's been a long time since I have. I mean, Sean and I haven't been in Atlanta the last 3 years, but.
Oh, where are y'all living?
We're down in Tampa.
Tampa
area.
After college, you came down here.
Nice.
Yeah, but yeah, it's been a while. The last one that comes to my mind, because it's so prevalent, I think it was 2009 against Florida State, when they fumbled on the 2-yard line going down there to win it.
Oh, the Miracle on North Ave.
Yes. Miracle on North Ave. Yeah, I was at that when I was a kid. That's the last one I can remember. I'm sure I went to a few after, but
we haven't had many.
No, I've been at some good ones. I was at Florida State. I was at 2014 or 2015.
Oh, you were there?
I was at that one. What was it? Was it 2006 against Virginia Tech when they had Tyrod Taylor? I think I was still in high school when we upset them. They were number 4 in the country.
I think that was 2008 because Nesbitt was there.
That's right. It was Nesbitt and Dwyer.
Yeah.
Yep. NC State.
Good.
Oh, yeah, NC State last year. When Philo did Philo things, I was at that.
Oh, that was a good one.
Awesome. Yeah, we were watching that one together. 50% chance of rain, I'm seeing. So that's good. The only percentage of chance of rain this week.
I don't know if that's good or bad for us. I feel like it's good for us because they're so good at throwing the ball.
True. Yeah.
But defensively,
well, we're 5 days away too. It can change.
Rufino and Joe picked Georgia Tech to win. Well, screw Rufino and Joe, especially Joe, that Harry Potter looking son of a bitch.
They picked Tech to win.
Joe actually picked him to win. Rufino or whatever his name was. Like, I don't know yet.
Which one? I don't know which one is which. One of them was saying Key was a lazy hire, and I flamed him ever since.
Yeah, I think that was Joe or something.
Yeah, he looks like he's about 12. So there is that. Took down Drake May and UNC. Yeah, that was in North Carolina, though, wasn't it? Maybe that's a good question. What's the best game, the craziest game you've ever been to?
I mean, for me, probably last year against Miami, honestly.
Miami was crazy. Yeah.
That was my first ever storm in the field.
Storming the field against Miami. For me, it's got to be oh, here we go. $2 from Zach Jones.
Rufino and Joe are always wrong, so not good.
Yeah. This is true.
The craziest one we watched was Miracle on Techwood Ave, probably for me.
On Techwood Drive?
Techwood Drive, yeah.
Yeah, I was at that game. That's probably the craziest one I've been to. That was wild. What a time to be alive! Yeah.
What a call. Rec, what do you think is the problem with this defense other than the non-pass rush? I mean, do you think it's a Gideon problem? Or
I think it's a scheme thing.
Well, I think we have the will, and I think we have the heart, but I think we lack the talent in a lot of areas.
Yeah.
The defensive front, it's both. Like, it's not mutually exclusive. I think we have some major issues up front. I don't know why Kyle Eifert has gone from putting people on their backs to holding on to ankles and praying for dear. I don't know how we went from the worst Power 4 rush defense to one of the best to one of the worst again. And the only difference is Stan Tucci. So I know Zach Jones coming here will fire Blake Gideon, but this revolving door of defensive coordinators is not doing us any favors. Like, it's crazy that I can say Key's been head coach at Georgia Tech less years than coordinators he's had. He's averaging more than a coordinator a year. Oh, my God, Jolish. Why does it say Fran's father? Hold on a second. Why do we need to know that you're Fran's father?
Yeah, that's just because Georgia Tech owned them this year.
Fran Brown.
Oh, Fran. Oh.
I thought you were just like, hey. Well, because I've pissed off players' parents before, so I was kind of ready for an altercation when you came in. But yeah,
no, it was Dabo's daddy, Duke's daddy, Fran's father. So it just has a rotating kind of thing.
That's got
It was Dion's daddy. Yeah, we've been through all of the fun nicknames.
All right. Well, you have a lot of children. So tell us about this game, man.
So my only I guess unique take to this was because I was considering going to the game, and I was like, well, hold on, let me look at the weather, and it's actually right now looking like it might be some decent rain that day. And on one hand, I'm like, well, that sucks because that isn't a great game environment.
What are you talking about, dude? They make ponchos. What, you gonna melt if you get wet?
No, I'm saying it's less than ideal for going, but here's the thing. Maybe the rain is actually good for Georgia Tech because it keeps the ball on the ground. And I'm thinking, so on one hand, I'm like, damn it, I don't want it to rain. But then on the other hand, I'm like, I kind of want it to rain because I feel like that would dramatically help us in the game itself. But
can I just help you out? Just go. You're overthinking this. You're like, I feel like I'm talking to my ex-wife right now. Just do it. There's no need to think about it. We don't need to go to the grocery store and read every label of everything we put in the cart. We don't have to look at the weather. Just go. It's Haynes King's last game at the Dot. Is that not enough for you?
It's a fair point. I mean, I've been to a few this year, but you're raising a lot of good points here.
It's to go to the ACC championship game.
Oh, I've already said if they win this week, I'm going to Charlotte. I'll be there.
There you go.
So I guess
so you're going. It's settled. I'm glad we figured that out.
It is, and at this point, I'm hoping it rains because, like I said, I think that only helps us and hurts them.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know if that's just a way out there theory or whatever, but
it's not way out there.
I would say just go buy tickets up there and what is that? Either the southwest end zone corner there.
Yeah, just get over there. There's no one over there. You'll have
go fill that up.
Yeah, because if you've been there, if you're a grown man size like me, also known as fat, it's quite uncomfortable to sit in those bleachers. You have to alternate knees, and then if you have to go get a soda, then you have to do the old Futurama crab walk out of there.
I'm hoping that that end zone is full for this one being the last game and Haynes King's last game. I don't know what they got to do, but they got to figure out how to fill that thing up. That's an ugly corner when people aren't there.
It is. So before we move on to the next one, you got a score prediction for us?
Oh God, with or without rain.
Jesus Christ, dude! Just give me a score.
Hey, look, I'm a tech alum. You know we have to think about all this.
Dude, I don't have a crystal ball in front of me to tell you whether. Just give us both. Then give us your rain prediction and your non-rain prediction.
I'll just kind of do a little bit of both. I think Tech wins. I think it's probably. I don't think the offense is going to have problems. If Tech wins, which I think they will, 31-24, something like that.
Awesome, appreciate it. I think that's the best we're gonna do. 31-24. I can't take your other predictions there. We got a solid answer. Yeah, give us a snow prediction too. There was someone else. Y'all guys have the patience of my 5-year-old kid. There's Randall Scott. Mr. Scott, what's going on?
Wreck, how's it going, man?
It's pretty good, man. You're going to have to speak up. You sound like you're in a wind tunnel.
Oh, shoot, my bad. It might be the way I'm coming through my truck. But how about now? Is that good?
It's no different, but continue.
Oh, shoot.
It's fine.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so I wanted to go ahead and ask about one question. I'm kind of late coming into the show. But there is one thing that what's really one thing that we can do to kind of just get the win over Pitt? I mean, is it really just going to be more of the passing attack or more really the rushing attack? Because, I mean, it's I forget his name who was on earlier, but he said it's supposed to be pouring down rain this Saturday night.
Ignore what Joe has said. First of all, he never said it was going to pour down rain. It might rain, okay? It might rain. I don't know to what degree. I'm not a weatherman. I'm not a meteorologist. But go ahead.
You got to force turnovers is what you have to do.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
When was the last time we got a turnover?
Heck, if anything.
Couldn't tell you.
Syracuse, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. It's been that long?
I mean, in that game, it was coming in bunches. We probably could have had 3 more.
I mean, what do we have to do to win this game other than cheat? Like Bill Belichick and the Patriots. You're going to have to figure something out on defense. I mean, you've got to. Yeah, I mean, forcing turnovers, yes, all of that. But you just can't let people run roughshod with no resistance on you defensively. Like, I'll be honest with you, I don't think we win a shootout with them. I don't. I mean, you're going to have to probably – I think you've got to hold them to under 40, and you barely did that to Boston College. So we'll have to see. But it's going to come down to growing some balls on defense, hitting puberty on defense, and doing something. That's what I think.
I mean, hopefully playing at home means that much more to this defense. It seems like we don't know how to play defense on the road. Couldn't against Duke, couldn't the past 2 weeks. It's been bad. It's been the worst defense in the Power 4.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a theory about the Duke game. And personally, I think the reason why the defense played the way they did against Duke is because I rewatched that game, and I feel like Duke just made mistake after mistake, and they basically just handed the win over.
Mensa had like 450 yards through the air.
Yeah. They turned the ball over twice inside their own 10, I think. They missed 2. They screwed up 2 field goals. Let me go back and look at this game, because now I'm like, I mean, how many yards without looking do you think Duke put up on Tech in that game?
590.
590, 525. All right, let's go find out.
I know it was close to 6.
No, they put up, is this the right year? Yeah.
Rain no longer forecasted, so it's a moot point. Defense gonna have to step up big, which hopefully home field advantage then.
Joe, I swear to God, if you're not applying to meteorology school right now to become the next Brad Nitz, then you're missing your calling, man. I do appreciate the $5. Rain no longer forecasted. You mean in the time that we had that conversation, they put out a new forecast?
No ponchos.
It's saying Duke had 441 on us. We had 376.
How many passing did Mensa have?
He had 373.
Oh, I misremembered that, I guess.
Yeah, this is the right year. I mean, that's not what I expected, but yeah. No, they did. They made a lot of mistakes. They outgained us almost 100 yards, and they lost 27-18. So that happens with turnovers leading to scores immediately, etc. Appreciate the $2.
Can we get a new score prediction then, Joelish?
Yeah, Joe, super chat us a new score prediction now that with the updated weather. You're like a pilot, man. You're like a pilot. I got to get the this is November Foxtrot 37. We need the updated weather. It's all in good fun, man. When I find a bit that works, we roll with it. So, anyways, Mr. Scott, that's what I think. I think you've got, it's it's not the most complicated prediction there, but you got to figure out how to play defense. I guess we were sick the day they taught defense at defense school the past 2 weeks. I mean, shit, what Boston College had, 543 on us?
Easily 543.
I think if it was 530 or 540. I think it was 537.
I mean, at least try and run some press, man. I mean, it just feels like every single time our corners are 10 yards off the ball, we give up easy hitches. It's just a soft zone we continue to play, and we rush for and still can't. Our linebackers can't drop back in pass coverage for shit.
Well, and that's why I don't understand why you don't try to rush your linebackers. They're awful in coverage. At least try to bring them every once in a while.
I mean, they just get picked up.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I feel like a lot of times, though, it's these, delayed blitzes. Have we run a single stunt on the D-line the entire year?
Yeah, we definitely have.
Okay. I guess we're just incapable of
just goes back to the talent then.
It does go back to talent for sure.
All right, breaking news. I just got sent 4 tickets to this game. That was what that notification was. So we'll probably do a whole other show, and we'll give away these tickets. I'll find some fun way to do it. So, Jolis, you're looking for a ticket, so maybe just hold on a second. We'll see if we can get one for you, and I'll even send you the tickets with a weather report, and we'll all be fine and dandy. Mr. Scott, so I can't see you, so I don't know how long you've been a Tech fan or how old you are. What's the best game you've been to? This is where you talk, Mr. Scott.
The best game that I've ever been to. Yeah, I know my voice is kind of muffled, but the best game that I ever went to was when we broke Florida State's undefeated streak in 2015.
Oh yeah, you were at that game as well.
Yes, and here's the cool part about it too. Lance Austin only lived, like, I was in high school. I was a senior in high school when that happened. Lance Austin only lives 5 minutes from my house. Like, we're both from Lamar County.
Nice, dude. Number 17. I remember he had a twin on the team, if I remember, too.
Lawrence, I think.
What a name.
Yeah,
Lawrence.
I honestly, he's awesome. Both of those guys are. I heard a rumor that they were signed on the Falcons practice squad for a little bit, but I think it was only just a year or two.
Gotcha. Well, all right. Do you have a score prediction for us?
Well, I'm going to go with, you know what, I might be coping here, but right. I'm going to go ahead and say that, go ahead and give me 45-42, Georgia Tech wins by a field goal.
Home field.
I like it. Appreciate
Haynes
it,
King
buddy.
last game. It's going to be closer than 7 and gritty. Defenses usually tired this time of year, but Tech's never existed in the first place. 41-38 Tech, cloud emoji, cloud with snow emoji, sun with...
That was too many emojis, dude. You ran out of your emoji allotment there, and the damn AI stopped reading it. Let's go through these super chats. So, appreciate Connor Rudolph with the $2. Says if we punt 2 times or less, we win. That makes me nervous. That's definitely an equation for success.
As long as you're scoring touchdowns.
Yeah. Jolis, the $10 that was read out. No rain, home field, Haynes King last game. It's going to be closer than 7 and gritty. Now, I get upset when I don't understand things. And what is 7 and gritty? Does anyone know what that means?
Closer than a touchdown and a tough one.
All right, well, just say that, man. Why would you say gritty? Defenses usually tired this time of year. What do you mean they're tired this time of year? I think you mean injured or beat up.
Yeah, we're fully healthy.
They don't play 12 continuous games.
We didn't look at last week.
But Tech's never existed in the first place, 41-38. Well, they're going to exist if you hold them to under 40. Yeah. Haynes King, 600-plus yards and 6 touchdowns to clinch an ACC title spot. How about that? Our D-line is not great, but the linebacker core is the biggest problem. Number 9 is out of the lane nearly every play. Eford has regressed since he got hurt last year at Miami. Gotcha. Well,
one of my things with Eford, I feel like, because didn't he lose like 20 pounds in the offseason or something?
Maybe. I don't know. Did he?
I thought I heard something about him cutting weight in the offseason.
That would make sense.
And if it was to get more athletic, it didn't work. So I'd like to see him maybe put that weight back on and start getting downhill. I feel like he's a ghost. I never hear his name this year.
Only person needs to be cutting weight in the Tech circles is me. All right, Eford needs to hold his on. Matty Ice in the chat. Linebackers are asked to do more than they should have to do. What do you mean, like tackle? Like tackle a running back? What are you talking about? They're asked to do more than they're not doing much right now. Well, let me go look at where our rush defense is ranked right now. Let me just go look. Team statistic. Let's look at rush defense here.
The thing with our pass coverage, like I feel like our secondary can run with people. It's not like we've got the worst secondary in the nation. It's just they can't cover for 10 seconds every play.
Yeah. Why can't I find it? Passing yards allowed. Rushing defense.
I think a lot of times, though, our secondary can't. They're always behind the ball. We never have guys jumping around or anything like that.
No, we're not even around. Even around. We have the 96th ranked rush defense. We're giving up 166 yards on the ground a game. Syracuse has a better rush defense than we do. UTEP, NIU, Kennesaw State has a better rush defense than we do. Virginia Tech, Cal, Northwestern, Bowling Green, Marshall. I mean, the list goes on. Navy, Duke, all better rush defense than Georgia Tech. So yeah, I don't know about that. 30-20 Pitt and a heartbreaker. Hope I'm wrong though. That's from Oski Wow. What a name. Well, all right, guys, I don't have too much more to talk about here. I do think we had a good show. Why don't you tell people what y'all got going on? You got your own channel. You're doing stuff out there. You're doing cool stuff. Tell the people where they can find you, what you got going on.
Yeah, y'all can just find us at our channel at Catch a Buzz. We'll have a video coming out later this week, just diving in a little deeper into the Pitt game, giving our predictions on the game. But yeah, just come over and check us out. If you like it, leave a comment. You know, we just like interacting with Tech fans. It's the reason we started this channel in the first place. So, yeah, we appreciate you guys watching.
Where are you on Twitter?
We are, but we don't really use it. We need to be better about using other social medias. But yeah, YouTube's our primary. You know, interact with us in the comment section and stuff. We respond to all those.
Sweet. Yeah. So go ahead.
Maybe we'll see you this weekend.
Yeah, I'll be in
Yeah, we're going to be at the game. So
I'll be in section 106. I don't know what time I'm going to get there yet. I got my ticket. I got my parking. I'll probably get there pretty early because I want to see all you guys. So I'll be in section 106. Be looking for another show to come up. I just got 4 tickets to give away. I don't even know what section they're in yet. I haven't looked. By the way, are you going to be buzzed at the game? Are you going to catch a buzz at the game?
I'm probably going to need it. Yeah.
I'm going to need you to be about a 0.2 when I see you.
That might be achievable.
There you go.
It might be as high as whoever that retard was behind y'all at the
Philo guy?
The Clemson game? Yeah, Philo guy.
Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure he was completely sober, so he didn't even have the excuse of being inebriated. I wonder what he's doing right now that Haynes King has had 1,300 yards of offense in the last 3 games. But yeah, so I got. I'll do a little prediction for this game. I still got the ACC power rankings to do. I got some other shit to do. A lot of things to do here. All right, but be looking out for that. We're going to raffle some tickets off. What is Hutch 76 says? Pitt doesn't run the ball well. Their O-line is beaten up. If Desiree can't go, that hurts Pitt. Well, I hate that you have people hurt, but I really want to win this game too. So I guess that makes me feel somewhat better. But anyways, we're going to get out of here, guys. I appreciate you. Don't feel bad, man. Whenever someone comes on, if there's anything I can shit on, I'm going to do that. And that's because I'm insecure, and it makes me feel better about myself. So, yeah, we're going to get out of here, man. I appreciate you guys coming in. Thank everyone for the super chats, and we'll talk to you